Hey, bub. Get ready to check out this awesome review. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again with another toy review. This time we are coming back at you with Sabertooth. Look at how awesome he looks. Look at this masterpiece. Hopefully, the Sabertooth will be just as awesome as the previous Marvel Legend I just reviewed, Wolverine, right here. As you guys see, if you guys want to see my review, please check this Wolverine review out. I just recently did that review. You'll be surprised at what kind of rating I gave that Wolverine. But today, I think this Sabertooth maybe looks a little bit more promising. So yeah, you know, I was this close to getting, instead of getting this Marvel Legend, I wanted to get the Marvel Select Sabertooth. But for some reason, I saw this in the store, and for some reason, I just couldn't pass him up, because I knew if I didn't pick him up, this guy would be haunting me. And so, therefore, I just needed to get him. I really needed to get him, guys. And so, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out the package. And I'm going to go ahead and review this guy for you. So I'm going to take this out the way, move that down here. Of course, one little tape. Well, if there's one good thing I can say about these Marvel Legends, is that all it is just one little tape right there. And then you pop it open. And then you pop this out the box. And another good thing, another plus with these Marvel Legends is if you don't like them, you can always put them back in the box and take them back or try to resell them, which that's a good thing. Marvel Select doesn't provide you with that opportunity, so that's a plus with the Marvel Legends as opposed to the Marvel Selects. So let's pop this guy out the package. Now I don't know if it's his weight that makes him heavy or if it's this Apocalypse arm. This Apocalypse arm is actually not that heavy, not as heavy as I thought it would be. So here's the Apocalypse arm. I thought that was marbling, but that's actually a vein. They put a vein in his arm. Can you guys see that? I don't know how well you guys can see that. But here's the Apocalypse arm. It shows you how big he is. The Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. His arm is freaking huge. So, we are going to look at Sabertooth, the main man himself. Let's take him out. And it feels like he has some pretty nice weight to him. Oh, okay, and he feels pretty solid for a Marvel Legend. Of course, most of the weight is coming from up here, his head and his torso area. Oh, bless myself. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, and you gotta sneeze, you gotta sneeze. Okay, let's take a closer look at this Marvel Legend Sabertooth, and then we'll go into the articulation. Yeah, he's definitely awesome, guys. Very well, nicely detailed, very well painted. That face is on point. That's my favorite scene, as you guys know, when you watch my channel. And when I review these action figures, he is on point. That's my whole gimmick. that's my whole shtick. I like him a lot. Oh man, he brings back so many memories from my Toy Biz days when I used to grow up and collect the 90s Toy Biz action figures. And yeah, having this Sabertooth in my hands definitely brings back a lot of memories. And yeah, there is some weight to him. Like I said, it's up here, mostly up here on the back, the torso area, and right here too. There's some weight right here as well. So he's not lightweight like your regular Marvel Legends figures. He actually does have some good weight to him, which I actually like that a lot. Because like I've said in previous videos, and like I say all the time, once there's weight to the figure, you know he's going to last a while. If he's just kind of cheap and light and made out of cheap plastic, he ain't gonna last that long. So guys, just look at that. Man, I love that expression. Man, he's badass. So let's put the camera down here and let's check out some of the articulation he has. Of course, he has a break here. Oh wow, he can go back pretty far. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. One thing that you cannot say about these Marvel Legends is that they have bad articulation, because they don't. They have some of the best articulation out there, period. And he does have double jointed knees. He does have a break at the upper thigh. That's awesome. He does have nice bend at the ankle. No ankle, well, barely any ankle pivot. Well, actually, I guess, yeah, he does have good ankle pivot. Okay, you just got to be a little forceful and to move it. He does have a bend here at the waist, a break at the upper bicep, good articulation there at the elbows, rotation here at the wrist. Yeah, man, this guy is awesome. Look at that. Look at the articulation on this guy. And one thing I love about Marvel Legends is that when they do the articulation, it doesn't interfere with the sculpt of the figure. Actually, it gives them more depth, you know, when he's heavily articulated. But yeah, he's on point, guys. Let's do a better close-up here of Sabertooth. Yeah, this guy is awesome. Man, I am not disappointed with this figure at all. I really, really do like him, guys. One thing that always bothered me about Sabertooth and his wardrobe is I wish he had a little bit more color. You know, I wish they would have added maybe a little bit of orange, maybe a little bit of yellow blended in with his uniform. And same thing with brown. You know, I wish they would have added maybe like a little bit of light brown here and there, instead of keeping it, you know, his wardrobe two-dimension wardrobe color-wise. Even though they are staying true to the Sabertooth figure himself, I just wish that they would have blended a little bit more color on this guy. That's just a minor gripe of mine. It's not a complaint, because he is freaking awesome. And yes, they are keeping him true to his form. But I just would like to see a Sabertooth that has a little bit more color. You know what I mean? But that face is on point. Yeah, same thing with the Wolverine figure that I recently reviewed from the same wave. The face sculpt is amazing. That's one thing that Marvel Legends has done in this past couple of years, is that their face sculpt game has stepped up immensely. I mean, it is just on point. On point. Can it get better than this? I don't know. I mean, it can always get better, but right now I think Marvel Legends, Hasbro, is at the top of their game, guys. There is no doubt. So let me bring in the Wolverine, his arch enemy, his arch nemesis, right here, and see how they compare. Look how small Wolverine is compared to Sabertooth. Isn't that crazy? That's why Wolverine was so lightweight, because he's smaller than Sabertooth. Look at how they measure up. That's crazy. Actually, that's good, because that's how Wolverine's supposed to be, his comparison. And as if you guys didn't know, from my last video here, I fixed his claw. I glued his claw back on. So if you guys saw that video and you're watching and then you saw his claw keep falling out, I guess they don't come out. So that one that just kind of came out, it was loose. So I kind of glued it back in. So yeah, he's fixed. But they measure up really, really well. Look at the size comparison. That size comparison is on point, because Wolverine is supposed to be that small. If there's two things that they missed in the X-Men movies, I mean, Hugh Jackman was a great Wolverine. There's no doubt about it. You know, he'll always be remembered as Wolverine. But if you're a true comic book fan, then you know how short Wolverine is. And also, I've said this in videos, previous videos, that I just wished that they would have put Wolverine in that tiger stripe uniform. Oh, I just wish they would have put Hugh Jackman in that tiger stripe uniform. That would have been awesome. But they never went that route. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they do. You know, they said Hugh Jackman is not going to play Wolverine anymore, but you know, I really hope that they can actually put put Hugh... I would love to see Hugh Jackman in a tiger stripe uniform. Please, somebody make that happen. You know, and if you're going to do another Wolverine movie or another X-Men movie without Hugh Jackman playing as Wolverine, which I know is going to be hard for a lot of people, at least put him in the tiger stripe uniform. Somebody. So, and also, while we're at it, somebody make Sabertooth like this as well. Somebody bring Sabertooth like this to X-Men. Looking like this. Looking like the Sabertooth we all know. Can somebody do that? Because nobody has come close in the X-Men universe. You know, X-Men, what was it? X-Men Origins, was it? Sabertooth didn't look like Sabertooth. And the first one, say he looked like Sabertooth, but he didn't have his wardrobe. He didn't have this, you know what I mean? I know they were trying to make it as realistic as possible, but still, you know, one thing we love about our superheroes is we love to see them in their uniform. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Avengers is so popular, is because they didn't stray away from their true uniforms. All the characters in Avengers look like the characters in the comic book. You know, Captain America looks like Captain America. Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, they all look like they came straight out of the comic book. And when they did X-Men, X-Men didn't look like they came straight out the comic book, you know what I mean? But anyways, enough of me rambling on. But yeah, this guy is on point. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give there we go again. On point. It's on point. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you my rating of this guy. Okay, if you guys know what I gave that Wolverine, watch that Wolverine. I wasn't too impressed with him, but I wasn't hating on him. But I am really, really impressed with this Sabertooth figure. So I'm going to give him, I don't want to give him, man, it's just, I don't want to give him a solid 10, but damn, he is pretty close, guys. I think I'm going to give him a solid 9. The reason why I'm not going to give him a 10, well, I have my reasons, but he's pretty damn near close to a 10. I definitely recommend this figure, guys. I mean, he just feels right. He looks right. He's huge. He has some nice weight to him. Articulation is amazing with this Marvel Legends. I'm definitely pleased with this Marvel Legend figure. I don't say that too often. But articulation-wise, look at that. Look how far he can go back. And he's like, you can get him in some really awesome poses, too. Like he's leaping at you. Like he's fighting Wolverine. He's leaping at Wolverine. But guys, this Sabertooth is... oh, I'm so close to giving this guy a 10, but I can't. Maybe I'll give him a 9.5. I mean, I really can't find anything wrong with him, but, you know, the reason why I can't give him a 10, because I have seen better, not better Sabertooths, but better figures. But this guy is pretty damn close, and that's why I'm sticking to a 9. I think it's a fair assessment, guys. But he is definitely awesome. I definitely do recommend this guy. I mean, I can't stop gushing over this guy. And if you're going to get the Wolverine from this series, you might as well just go ahead and get the might as well go ahead and get the Sabertooth. So, and the claws. Look at the claws on here. Yeah, that's my only gripe is I wish there was a little bit more color to him. You know, I wish they could have mixed the colors a little bit more. Yes, I understand this is Marvel Legends. I wish I would have given him a little bit more detail on the claws and on the feet. So that's my only gripe with this figure. Other than that, he's damn near perfect. And that face sculpt, that face sculpt alone is a 10. So I love that right here. What would this be considered? His feathers or his fur? Yeah, he's on point, guys. Yeah, I'll stick with the solid 10 for this Sabertooth. He is definitely awesome. Look at that face. I just can't stop looking at that face, man. The same thing with the Wolverine. His face sculpt was on point. Got to give it up to Marvel Legends. Got to give up to Hasbro. Okay, guys, we come to the end of this video. We're already about to hit the 15-minute mark. If you guys are still with me, thanks for watching. So, if you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy, awesome, good stuff. If you want to receive more awesome reviews like this, hit the notification button now. Hit that notification button. I'll come for you. So there you guys have it. There was the Sabertooth from the Marvel Legends Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. And there you guys have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you guys later. Bye!